Welcome to the new show where I bring you the latest news from the creator economy and the YouTube automation world. I'm your host, Dave Nick, and the first news on our list for this week is the fact that I'm about to meet the President of the United States, and you can too. So the White House is inviting content creators. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a YouTuber. You can also run YouTube automation channels, you can be a TikToker, you can have an Instagram account. It doesn't really matter as long as you have at least some kind of influence. The White House Creator Economy Conference is the very first ever hosted by the White House Office of Digital Strategy that will convene a group of digital creators and industry professionals to discuss the most pressing issues within the creator economy today. Again, the creator economy can also refer to YouTube automation, including privacy, fair pay, AI, mental health, and more. Now, some of the questions that I prepared for the White House include: what role does the White House see for digital creators, you and me, and public and civic engagement? How can we have an impact? And how can creators effectively contribute to national conversations on critical issues? Of course, we probably cannot solve the problems like the wars that are happening around the world, but if they have an idea as to how creators with massive influence can potentially do good for the world rather than sell makeup products on TikTok, and hey, there's nothing wrong with that, but also what steps can we take to address the financial and mental health challenges faced by digital creators? Because not every single person is going to be MrBeast making $600 million a year. A lot of people start their YouTube channels, it takes up a lot of their time, they quit their job, and they're barely surviving until they have a viral hit or whatsoever, and usually most of the creators struggle financially. And I also see mental health being a huge problem even for successful creators. In fact, most of the mental health problems I see today, I see them in successful creators. The second thing on our list are these new YouTube automation channels that are blowing up right now, and the first on our list is going to be Modern Ideas. This channel over here has only 5 videos. They started a month ago, and their first video has 1.9 million views. Now, in total, this channel alone got 2.2 million views in less than a month with 5 faceless videos, which are all less than 8 minutes long. Now, unfortunately, this channel is not monetized with the partner program, but I could be monetizing it in different ways. The other one is Biographied, and this YouTube channel, they also started about a month ago, but they only started blowing up last week. And the reason I'm showing you these channels is perhaps you can get inspired from these, because I found out about them. Not a lot of people know about these channels. This is a new trend, so if you want to see what they're doing, it's obviously working right now for them. And Squircle is another one with only 2 videos, and they started blowing up lately. Next up, we have our friend YouTube getting in huge trouble and having huge problems for the fact that they kinda stole from Instagram and TikTok. You see, this is on their official blog just posted yesterday, where YouTube Shorts now have some new features like auto layout helps you transform longer videos to shorts, whatever. Join the community combo with add yours stickers. Does this seem familiar? And craft your shorts with new Minecraft effects. Alright, that's pretty cool. Add and edit stylized captions, remix a remix. So they rolled out a handful of remixing tools already, and most recently launched the option to remix a remix. Whether you're participating in a dance trend or keeping a musical chain going, remixing a remix lets you join on the fun with other creators while putting your own spin on remix content. So I guess bye-bye to original content. Now, this caused a lot of backlash on Twitter, where people are just getting annoyed and they're like, yeah, YouTube is again just stealing things and ideas from Instagram and TikTok, but I don't know, I guess it's just business. Next up, unfortunately, we have some bad news if you're watching this in Russia. So Russia starts slowing down YouTube for people that are watching YouTube in their country. So YouTube will be slowed down in Russia due to technical problems with Google's equipment in the country, state-owned telecom giant announced on Friday. Now, we all already know that YouTube suspended monetization and suspended all payment-based services in Russia over the war in Ukraine, which is pretty sad. I do have a few friends that are running YouTube automation channels who live in Russia, who are from Russia. And in fact, one of them, which I think is pretty crazy, is like a 19-year-old guy that I met in Dubai 2 or 3 years ago, who was probably doing like $500,000 a year bowling in Dubai, but when the war started last year, he also just got drafted, and I saw him post photos on his stories on Instagram where he's like wearing the military clothes with the guns on the front lines or whatever. Probably not on the front lines, he's still alive, but it was pretty crazy to see that, because I was like, I'm also doing YouTube automation, I'm traveling around the world, I'm traveling around Dubai, what if my country goes to war and now I gotta get drafted? It's pretty crazy, it's a real thing. Next up, we have a new AI YouTube automation tool that that's supposedly going to help us grow our YouTube channels. And this one is coming straight from Creator Hooks, which is a newsletter that I really love. It's like a free newsletter, and they give you different title frameworks, and it's like been really useful for my channels. So they just rolled out a new AI tool where you can turn proven titles on YouTube into customized titles for your own channel. The way it works is, first of all, you tell them what topics you make videos about. You then find videos with titles that you like. You then click the remix icon to turn those titles into ideas for your channel, and you remix titles from the watch page. Now, they do have a free plan and a pro plan for $29 a month, but when I signed up for the free plan, I just realized that in order to do anything, I would have to pay for the pro plan. So their title generator, you can just describe what kind of video you want to make. You can select a niche, you can select the click trigger. So for example, if I want to do this and create a title with credibility aspect, then yeah, I would have to upgrade. It also comes with a Chrome extension where you can turn any successful title into a title for your own channel. So I guess you could just be scrolling YouTube, see a video that's blowing up right now, and it would know what your videos are all about. And then when you take that title, it's going to remix it into a good title for your channel and your niche, which is pretty sick. Now, this is not the freshest news, but I think it's pretty sick. So MrBeast, the biggest YouTube creator, the biggest YouTube channel ever, just closed a brand new deal with Amazon Prime, and he's gonna be letting others compete for $5 million prize, which is more than Netflix gave for Squid Game, where the challenge was for $4.5 million. Now MrBeast, YouTuber, is giving $5 million. Now, this Amazon deal is supposedly $100 million, and it's the first of its size for a creator. Now, Joe Rogan doesn't count. He did get a $100 million deal with Spotify, but MrBeast is just a YouTuber. So MrBeast said, "I recognize it could have a massive positive impact, and every streaming platform will throw deals left and right at creators." I love how MrBeast is literally like 25 years old, and like just for this, he hired 90 new people to focus only on this show only, so that his YouTube channel can just continue with regular things. And lastly, a crazy thing we got this week is YouTube Music is now testing prompt-generated AI radio. So you can just enter a prompt and generate a radio with music with whatever you want. So once this is rolled out, you can just ask for music any way you like. It's gonna look something like this, and you can just create a radio. So you just select the genre, and YouTube Music will then generate a radio station and use the existing playlist card to show the results. So those are a few things we got this week in the creator economy and the YouTube automation world. If you have something else that you would like to add to this list that happened this week and I missed it, do let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you next week.